Are you ready to unlock the secrets of saving money like the Swiss? Switzerland is not just known for its breathtaking landscapes and world-class chocolate. It's also recognized as a global leader in financial stability and exceptional money management. The Swiss approach to finances is a powerful blend of discipline, strategy, and forward-thinking that has stood the test of time. In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into the essential Swiss habits that could revolutionize how you manage your money. This isn't just about saving pennies. It's about adopting a mindset that will lead to long-term financial success. Whether you're someone who feels overwhelmed trying to save more, wants to make smarter investments, or just needs to get a better grip on your finances, you're in the right place. We'll break down practical, easy-to-follow strategies inspired by the Swiss way of life. These are actionable tips you can implement right now to take control of your financial future. Don't wait. Hit play and discover how adopting the Swiss approach can transform your financial situation. Financial independence isn't a dream, it's a choice. Are you ready to make it happen? Stay tuned! Point 1. The Swiss money mindset. Responsibility, moderation, and planning. Stop what you're doing because we need to talk about how the Swiss think about money. If you're ready to uncover a financial mindset that could change your life, let's dig in. Swiss people don't see money as something to blow off casually, but as a tool they manage with incredible care and thoughtfulness. This approach is deeply rooted in Swiss culture, where responsibility, moderation, and planning are second nature. From a young age, Swiss kids learn lifelong habits of saving and budgeting. It's almost baked into their DNA. Imagine learning about money management as a child instead of figuring it out later while drowning in student loans. They're taught to make careful choices, which prepares them to be smart money managers as adults. But this isn't about being stingy. It's about moderation. Instead of indulging in everything that catches their eye, they focus on buying only what's truly needed. Not only does this save money, but it also helps them cut down on waste. They value quality over quantity, choosing items that last rather than chasing fleeting trends. Here's the game changer though. Swiss people plan. They organize every part of their finances like clockwork. The same precision we associate with their famous Swiss watches. Tracking spending, they're on it. Preparing for emergencies and unexpected situations, that's second nature. This means avoiding the debt traps that come from overspending or poor planning. When you think about it, their entire financial culture is built on long-term stability, not quick thrills. Now, why does this matter? Because adopting even a slice of this Swiss mindset can totally transform your finances. By thinking long-term, teaching yourself discipline, and focusing on planning, you can start achieving financial goals you never thought possible. Are you ready to start practicing that Swiss-style responsibility and moderation today? Then keep watching. Point 2. The 50-30-20 Rule Swiss Edition. We need to rewrite how you think about budgeting. You've probably heard of the famous 50-30-20 rule. Spend 50% of your income on needs, 30% on wants, and save the remaining 20%. But here's the thing, the Swiss? They take it to another level. For Swiss people, saving isn't optional. It's the priority. They don't just stick to the 20% guideline, they often save 30% or even more. Imagine putting a third of your income straight into savings or investments. Sounds impossible, right? Not for the Swiss. While other cultures might focus heavily on spending their disposable income, Swiss culture revolves around setting aside as much as possible to ensure financial security and peace of mind for the future. And the best part? They still meet their needs and enjoy some of their wants without feeling deprived. Here's how they reconfigure the 50-30-20 rule. Many Swiss allocate 30% or more to savings, 50% to needs like housing, food, or transportation, and only 20% or less to wants. This model emphasizes what truly matters, not fleeting pleasures, but building a rock-solid financial foundation. Whether it's for retirement, emergencies, or achieving long-term goals, saving comes first. Can you imagine shifting to this approach? It's not easy at first, but it's doable. Usually, the Swiss adopt a gradual strategy to boost savings. For example, they might start by saving 25% for a few months to adjust, cutting back on less important expenses to make room for more savings. Those daily coffee store purchases or random shopping splurges? They're replaced with mindful budgeting and prioritizing what truly counts. This Swiss-style budgeting not only prevents you from living paycheck to paycheck, but also helps you create breathing room for unforeseen events or inevitable goals like travel, education, or a dream home. Don't get stuck in the cycle of saving what's left at the end of the month. Set your savings goals first and then adjust everywhere else. When you consistently make saving the default, you'll be amazed at how quickly financial stability becomes your new normal. Point 3. Adopting a debt-averse lifestyle. Brace yourself because this is one of the most powerful lessons from the Swiss. They've mastered how to live almost completely debt-free, and this approach could save you from financial disaster. Unlike many people who rely on credit cards or loans to fund a lifestyle they can't actually afford, the Swiss refuse to fall into the trap of debt. Why? They know it's better to save and pay in cash than to carry the crushing weight of high-interest payments. For the Swiss, avoiding debt is about freedom and control. They live by one golden rule. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Need a luxury car? Save up until you can pay for it outright. Planning international travel? They'd rather wait and save instead of maxing out a credit card. The result? They avoid the stress and overwhelming burden that comes with being in the red. But wait, there's more to their strategy. When they do take on debt, like a mortgage for instance, it's done extremely carefully. Loans are treated as serious commitments, not casual transactions. This thoughtful approach keeps them from getting trapped in situations where they're drowning in obligations. The focus on reducing financial obligations allows them to funnel their income into their priorities, like building wealth through savings and investments. You can take this principle and make it work for your life too. Start by tackling any high-interest debts immediately. Look at those credit card balances, personal loans, and unnecessary withdrawal fees. Pay them off as quickly as you can. Next, make a promise to yourself to stop adding new debt for non-essentials. Swiping your card for something you don't truly need? Nope, just wait and save up. This kind of delayed gratification is tough at first, but over time, it allows you to reclaim control over your finances. Living debt-free doesn't just mean financial security, it means peace of mind. Imagine waking up knowing your income is yours to keep, not something you owe to a credit card company. That's the essence of a Swiss-style debt-averse lifestyle. Point 4. Planning and tracking every franc. If you're not tracking every penny, you're leaving your money management to chance. That's not what the Swiss do. They are obsessed with planning and tracking their finances, and this habit is one of the reasons why they thrive financially. Every franc in Switzerland has a purpose. Do you know exactly where all your income goes every month? No? Then it's time to learn from the Swiss. Swiss people track everything, from rent payments to grocery expenses, entertainment, and even those occasional treats. They use spreadsheets, budgeting apps, or simple notebooks to record every franc they spend. Breaking everything down into categories like utilities, food, clothing, and more gives them a clear picture of where the money is headed. This clarity allows them to spot problems early and adjust before things spiral out of control. Overspending on eating out this month? Cut it down next month. It's all about staying in control instead of letting finances control you. But Swiss-style planning doesn't stop there. They are future-focused, constantly planning months, even years ahead. They set realistic financial goals, lay out steps to achieve them, and track their progress like their life depends on it. Maybe it's buying a home, maybe it's growing an emergency fund, maybe it's long-term retirement savings. These plans don't happen by chance. They're deliberate, with action being taken every month to build toward success. Want to adopt this powerful habit? Start by committing to a system that works for you. If spreadsheets feel too complicated, grab a simple notebook and write down all your expenses and income every day. Review it weekly and notice patterns. Be honest with yourself about unnecessary expenses and areas where you can save more. The act of tracking alone is a game changer, but pairing it with goal setting makes it even stronger. Set at least one big financial goal today and map out the steps to get there. When you walk into every month knowing exactly how much is coming in and going out, you'll feel less stressed and more in control. Point 5. Investing early and consistently. Here's one of the biggest Swiss secrets to building wealth, and you need to hear it now. If you're not investing yet, you're missing out on a massive financial opportunity. For the Swiss, investing early and consistently is not just a choice. It's an obligation to themselves and their future. They understand one critical rule of building wealth: that time is your greatest ally. Swiss culture encourages a future-focused mindset in all areas of life, and money is no exception. From the moment they earn their first paycheck, many Swiss start investing small amounts regularly, no matter how little it might seem. Why? Because they know the power of compounding. Compounding happens when your investments grow not only on the original money you put in, but also on the returns you earn over time. The earlier you start, the more time you give your money to multiply. But here's something that sets the Swiss apart. They don't gamble with their investments by chasing quick profits or risky stocks. Instead, they go for cautious and diversified options, like low-fee index funds or mutual funds. These investments spread money across various sectors or companies, lowering risk while steadily building wealth. Swiss investors are in it for the long haul, adding to their portfolio bit by bit, regardless of market highs or lows. This slow and steady strategy is incredibly powerful. You don't need to have thousands to invest like the Swiss. Start wherever you can, even if that's $50 or $100 a month. The most important step is simply beginning and staying consistent. Make it non-negotiable, like paying a bill, and watch your portfolio grow over time. Platforms today make getting started easier than ever, so there are no excuses. Investing can seem intimidating, but don't overthink it. The Swiss keep it simple and steady, and so can you. This commitment to early and consistent investing is why many Swiss people achieve financial independence without stress or struggle. Want to build wealth like the Swiss? Stop waiting. Start investing today. The earlier you begin, the bigger the difference it will make. Point 6. Minimalism and quality over quantity. All right, next up is a Swiss philosophy that will reduce your spending and transform your lifestyle. Here's the question everyone has to ask themselves right now. Are you buying too much of the wrong stuff? The Swiss have this figured out. They practice minimalism, where they choose quality over quantity every time. This isn't about living without, but about making smart choices and being intentional with money. Picture this. You buy a cheap jacket because it saves you a few bucks, but it wears out in a year. Now you need to buy another one. Before you know it, you've spent more on replacing those cheap jackets than what you would have spent on one high-quality jacket that lasts for years. The Swiss avoid this trap. They know that buying fewer, better items is the way to save money in the long run. Their purchases are deliberate and focused on durability and practicality, not trends that come and go. This minimalist lifestyle doesn't just help their finances, it reduces waste and clutter in their lives. For a Swiss person, every item they own has a purpose. This mindset trickles into financial planning too. When you're not spending on endless cheap or unnecessary items, you free up money for important things like savings, investments, or even travel experiences. Adopting this habit doesn't mean you have to ban every indulgence. Start simple. Next time you're about to buy something, ask yourself, do I truly need this? Will it last? Is it worth the cost? Over time, this habit will change the way you view money and purchases. It's like giving your finances a health detox. The Swiss also eliminate impulse buys. While others might fill their carts out of boredom or during sales, Swiss shoppers pause and think intentionally. It's not about depriving yourself, but about choosing carefully so you can enjoy the things that truly have value. This mindset allows them to save more, spend less, and still live comfortably. If you're ready to save big and live smarter, start thinking like the Swiss. Choose quality, practice minimalism, and stop wasting money on things that don't matter. Point 7. Emergency funds, a Swiss essential. We have to get serious now, because this next habit is a non-negotiable when it comes to financial stability. The Swiss absolutely swear by building an emergency fund, and so should you. Think about this for a second. What would you do if you lost your job tomorrow? Or if a surprise medical bill popped up? If the answer is panic, don't worry, you're not alone. But that's why you need to build your safety net now. Swiss people prioritize saving for emergencies above all else. They understand that life is full of surprises, and being prepared is the only way to avoid falling into debt or financial crisis. Here's the standard they aim for, and you should too. Many Swiss save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an accessible account, separate from everyday savings or investments. How do they do it? They start small and steady, setting aside what they can, even if it's just $20 or $50 a month. Consistency is key. Over time, these small contributions grow into a safety cushion big enough to handle anything life throws at them. Whether it's a car breaking down, an unexpected medical bill, or a sudden layoff, they're covered without skipping a beat in their regular budgeting. But here's the secret weapon. They treat their emergency fund like it's untouchable. It's not a backup vacation fund or shopping spree stash. It's reserved strictly for true emergencies. By giving this fund the respect it deserves, they ensure it's there when it's most needed. Building your own emergency fund doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start today, even with the change you find in your pocket. The act of saving regularly will motivate you to keep going as you see that balance grow. And better yet, you'll feel the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're ready for the unexpected. The Swiss don't just hope for the best, they plan for the worst. That's exactly why they stay financially secure through life's ups and downs. You can do the same. Start your emergency fund now. No excuses. Final thoughts. The Swiss prove that saving and managing money doesn't require high incomes or complicated systems. It's all about smart, intentional habits like early investing, quality over quantity, and having a rock-solid emergency fund. If you take one lesson from their success, it's that financial stability starts with planning ahead and taking action today. Don't wait! Make these habits part of your own life and watch your money management transform for the better.